ツイート、これ、これ、これ、これ、これ、これ、これ、これの、これを知らせれてた。かな？多分いいよね。ねえ。よし、OK。したらやっていきましょう。さて、血の気の多い子たちと戦うんだけども、どっから出れるんだろう。出れなくないで、あ、降りるがあるわ。あー、なるほど、それがあったんやね。
Take those soldiers out quietly.
集まってきちゃったよ。サイレントストライクのコンボなんてできないでしょ。爆破でいい？
I think someone's sneaking up on us.
バヒュン。あれ、あ、ダメだ。あ、嘘、なんかなんか動けないんだけど。本当に血の気の多い。もう一人どこだ？お、いたいた。
Now you please.
食らってもいい範囲に取る。後でね、わかんな
She
くなる。
thought she'd escaped.
あ、そこあったの？クリティカルストライク。今のね、気づいたのさ。索敵ベータの俺でも気づけちゃったの。
I got her now. Come for me.
おお、マジか。生きてる。どこにいらっしゃるの？どこで？あれか。バレた、バレた。はい。よいしょ。
I'm coming.
よいしょ。
I really wish these people would have talked to me instead of trying to kill me.
本当に。血の気が多いから。
Out of this courtyard.
血の気が多すぎるから一方的にやられてるっていう、なんかそれもそれでかわいそうな感じだね。特に何もアップデートできないと思うんだけど。グリーンシャインシリーズでしょ。あんま使いたくないもんね。グリーンシャインが何に使えるかよく分かってないからです。間違えたよ。カリードの弓でカリードの弓凶暴が主要になった。人間か味方の敵に繰り返し当てれば凶暴状態になり、敵味方見境なく最も近い対象を攻撃する。突出させて敵の方へ。そうだ、今矢が手に入ったんだ。これか。凶暴のカリード。あ、あれそうなんだ。へえ。面白いね。面白いけど 実際そんな使うかなって疑問はあるかも。すいますかね。 OAK なんて書いてあるの？ O01 テスティングファクトリー。ん？
That door looks
まあでも良
promising.
さそうだからここ行こそう。行けそう。お邪魔します。襲われる？誰もいない。お、何かを感じた？
I submit. Do as you will.
I didn't want to fight your friends out there. They attacked me.
If by death alone I can atone our trespass.
I'm not gonna kill you, okay? I just want to figure out what's going on. Where did you get that focus?
あ、フォーカスか。確かに。
I'm of the chosen people. The Quen. The ancestors left the power of the focus to us alone, the eye that reveals the legacy.
The legacy, huh?
The legacy? The truth. It is in the darkness and the lost places. Among the ancient ashes and the bones of the before that it lies waiting. As a diviner, it is my task to seek it out for the good of my people.
You're looking for data. Maybe we can help each other. What's your name?
Alpha. Second diviner of the Eastern Expedition.
I'm Aloy. Why don't we start again? I've never heard of the Quen.
Our lands lie across the Great Ocean. We haven't been here before.
So why
なの
come
にな
now?
んでさ
Our
好戦
homeland
的だっ
has
たんだ
been
ろう。
ravaged by freakish weather. Terrible storms and blistering droughts. The crops are failing, the people are starving. When we looked for answers, it was proposed that if we had the courage to cross the ocean to Legacy's landfall, then we might earn the knowledge we need to save our people. But so far,
Focus が
that
若干可愛ら
knowledge
しい気も
has
するけど。
eluded us.
お前のフォー
So
カス。
your people call this place Legacy's landfall?
No. Landfall is where we arrived. To the west, in the shadows of the sunken city by the broken bridge.
You mean San Francisco?
Yes. You're well versed in the legacy. It was a place of great importance to our ancestors. We had hoped to learn their secrets there, but so far that door remains closed. Even so, the data we discovered there has led us to this place. It might be our last chance.
To find something that can save your crops and your people.
Yes. If the ancestors will be generous to us once more.
誰だろう、始祖って。
So you said your ancestors left your tribe that focus?
Yes. 13 diviners have possessed this one since it was discovered among the
13
ruins
人
in
の
our
預言者た
homeland.
ちが使ってきた。
I have their honored names committed to memory.
So you have one, but none of the soldiers out there did.
We each have a role to play. No, it is the diviner's purpose to seek out the legacy, interpret the wisdom of our ancestors for the good of all, and to keep it safe, so that no one but the diviners know how to use a focus. Not even the Imperial family, and certainly not soldiers.
So how many diviners are there?
At landfall, a small group. Back at home, a few dozen more. That's a guess. Only the overseers know for sure, and I am not of their rank.
ん？
So you call data from the ancient past the legacy?
Yes, all that is not lost or
禁じられ
forbidden.
ていないものも存在する。
What does that mean?
All that we are capable of reading, and that which is permitted.
Okay, I'm not sure I get it. That's fine. So what do you use the data for?
The greatest secrets are the ones that improve the lives of many. How to tend our crops, how to hold floodwaters back, or even cross the ocean.
Technology.
That is what I seek here. technology that can help my people back
Technology.
home.
Those soldiers, they opened fire on me without warning. Why?
Why?
It is the duty of the Quen to seek out the legacy and defend it from the ignorant and envious. Not that you seem ignorant. But back home, other tribes only mean us harm, and we were told the same was true here.
Does that come from your legacy?
The legacy is truth. But we have been known to misinterpret it. I hope time and the wisdom of our ancestors will guide us down the correct path.
Yeah. I hope so too.
I hope so too. なもんか。
I'm looking for a place in this facility called Test Station Ivy. Have you found any data that mentions it?
No. But I did find something that looks like a map. But it was unreadable. Lost.
Maybe I can make some sense of it.
There.
Dear.
There's a lot of files here.
I've been through all of them. Look in the GH facility section.
GH facility.
Like I said, a lost file.
壊れてないんじゃないの？
You can't see the map? It's okay. Looks like your focus is an early model.
あ
The operating system won't be able to read any files created after the mid-2050s. But I could share them with you.
Share them? You can see what is lost and forbidden.
Not lost, not forbidden, just a newer format. There. That's where I need to go.
But you can't get there. We've been here for a week trying to get deeper into the complex. The way has been blocked by rubble.
What about this tunnel? It looks like it unlocks from here.
あ。
No.
まあ都合がいいねやっぱね。
I thought these might be some kind of access controls, but I couldn't read enough data to make them work.
物理でやればいいでしょ。
Let's try with my focus. Okay?
I believe these consoles were meant to be operated in unison, but I'm not sure.
2人以上必要ってこと？高まる不安。メッセージログデータ破損を部分的。データ破損。昆虫タンパク計画からはすでにそこそこのしかし期待できる結果が上がっています。テッドファロー。将来性はないよ。養殖タンパクは競合12社が先行している。タラ・アキーノ。チームが生産量増加に注力している。その上で、テッドファロー。ダメだ。計画は中止しろ。今日付けだ。勝負できるのは植物の遺伝子シーケンシングがなんたらの分野だ。だが、全計画をロボット工学チームが開発中のハーベスターに連携させたい。6ヶ月分の研究を無駄にするんですか？ AI の判定では今作っている作物では自動就活には強度が足りない。飢える人に食べるものでしたよね。そこにつながる研究なんです。食料なら用意するさ。ファロのハーベスターで届ける。急ぎすぎます。急すぎます。そんな急ピッチで再編できません。もっと大きく捉えるんだったら。今朝チームに送ってたあれなんだっけ？君のいつもの名言だよ。彼方を見渡せたのは巨人の双剣かに乗ったからこそ。アイザック・ニュートンです。ニュートンには我々ほど手札がなかったんだ。すでに見えている地平すら想像できていなかった。その巨人とは今や我々のことだ。おー、すげえな、ファロ。
Okay,
めちゃくちゃだな。
here we go.
あ、一緒に操作してくれるわけね。
The ancestors have shown us the way.
Come on, let's go.
You want me to come with you?
It took both of us to open up that tunnel, didn't it?
なるほど。
Oh, this place is a maze.
According to the map, there should be another exit further in. Just stay close.
Lead the way.
一応でも指持ってんじゃん。完全に
Can't believe you actually
戦えないってわけじゃないんだね。嫌がってたの？
slaughtered the barbarians that approached us. enjoyed it. Most of my people aren't like that, I promise.
当たってる。
Fire gleam.
バイク。
Better stand back.
あ、いや。
Well, that was loud.
なんかこれは。場所が違った？ FA 施設グリーンハウスから回収して奇妙なコードの断片。
There
Don't
has to be a way out of here. What's that thing in the wall?
どれ？ああ、ほんまや。お？何した？
Through here.
あ、こっちだよね、そうだよね。
According to the map, the exit should be
こっ
this
ちの
way.
はず。はい、正解ルートを選んでた。一応お宝見せてほしい。あ、ほんと、俺ここはしごあると思ってた。違ったんだね。今は違い。お、いいね。黄色、黄色。黄色のこういうのが増えてきたってことは、まあ、徐々に後半に入りつつあるってことだよね、きっとね。
I'll be glad to get back above ground.
It feels like a tomb down here.
どっちかい？だって、あ、これか。おめでとう、出口だ、きっと。
A hatch at the top of the ladder.
ほんまやね。開けた。なんだありゃ。
That can't be good.
They fly to and from the complex several times a day. Only the ancestors know why.
Well, the ancestors are dead, Elva.
Of course. How else could they be ancestors?
Of course.
Looks like we have more pressing concerns. Follow my lead.
プロミースでもいいけど戦ってほしいみー。大体戦だぜよね、きっと。期待しちゃいけない。温室暮らし。ゲストログ。あ、メッセージログ。データはそのプロジェクトの妨害したんだぞ。その不倫一つでどれだけの命が脅かされたか。回収できそうなデータを確認中。ひとまずは、ウィリアムズ。ひとまずこの数週間の探索は行き止まりばっかりだ。コチャンスキーのプロジェクト答えだったのかもしれないのに。ゴードン、コチャンスキー博士のリビドーが大きな一因だったのでは。アクロフィー、そこまで大きな一因じゃない。ナフィーシー、ややこしくしないで。キューブリック、人間の生殖から植物の繁殖に話を戻そうか。はあ。はははは。アキーノ、全く我々の仕事責務はこの作物を届けること。だからサミュエルソン博士は別のチームに移動とする。ウィリアムズ、プロジェクトを妨害したのに。アキーノ、失った時間は全員に埋めるしかない。ゴードン、どうやって？すでに残業も週末も目いっぱいだ。クロフィー、不倫する暇もないくらい。ナフィーシー、ややこしくしない。アキーノ、チャールズ・ダーウィン曰く、一時の時間を無駄にする者は命の価値を分かっていない。我々の手には多くの命が握られている。 だから間に合わせるためならあらゆる手を尽くす。ウィリアムズ、アルバート・アインシュタイン曰く、無限なものが2つある。宇宙と人間の愚かさだ。サミュエルソン博士がご証明くださった。首が妥当だろ。アキーノ、首はしない。トップの判断だ。キューブリック、そうか、ファロだもんな。倫理より結果。アキーノ、この件は以上。反対意見があるのは認識した。あまりに聞き分けがないとメッセージシステムを無効にするぞ。あ、こんばんは。ありがとうございます。どこから行く？ここからか。ゲームの世界にまで不倫の要素を持ち込むだなんてよろしくないわね。何ですかこいつは。ファイヤークローストライダー。ファイヤークローストライダー。はい。他はソングレック。こちらにいらっしゃるのはラベジャー、トロッカーバローか。バロワーをとりあえず冷静に潰す。何そんなでっけえ声喋ってんだよ。機械にバレるだろ。よいしょ。ワンパン。ありがとうございます。少々お待ちください。死なないかな。20キル。ありがとうございます。マシンキル。よしよしよし。なんかめっちゃ一人で喋ってない？誰と戦ってるつもりなのあなたは。あ、まだいるね。バロワーとこっち側にいるの誰？こっちもバロワーか。バロワーならまあよいしょ。まだ前いけるな。あーうるせえな。めっちゃ近くで叫ばれてる感じがすごく不快なんですけど、おばさん。お姉さんですかね、わかんないけど。あれは両方ともバロワっぽいな。バロワだったらまあだけど潰せるなら潰しておきたいか。パキュン。邪魔やで。どこだ。微妙。これ当たる？当たった。俺みたいにロボットの反応初めてって、超遠距離砲で殺してるからリスク減らしたいじゃないか。おっと、可愛い子がまたあそこに。ありがとう。絶対当たってなかったけど。ヤガラの木はもうちょっと拾うか。これで溢れたはず。桂木石はいらないでしょ。もう一体バロワを倒したよね。この青かな。違うな。あ、これだ。多分これで OK だと思われる。ダメ。はい。
The entrance to the complex looks like it's locked off.
どこから？どこからだ？ C04 テスティングファシリティ。
There has to be some other way to get into the facility.
どこだ。ああ、はしご打つんだ。はいはいはいはい。違うか。合ってた。よいほい。えああ、うん。
I think I can pull it open.
うえい。うえい。うえい。
Find another way in.
ほいでほいで。こんにちは。誰も一応いなさげかな。
Maybe we can get through that hatch on the ground. It looks like the one we used at the first station.
まあ
Going
似てる。
There's consoles up here too.
But no way to get to them. You stay put. I'll see what I can find. I think I can move these things.
こちらは動かせる？押す。違うな。奥にアイテムがあるからアイテム取ろうか。別にガシューンとかピシューンとか何も言わんかったもんね。
There we go. Huh. There's some space back there. This should help.
あは。キーがあってキーを入れます。それってと
There we go.
あ、いた。てってれー。
That looks like some sort of conveyor. You think you can move it over to me?
Yeah. If you can hop on top of it, I can get you to those consoles.
Exactly.
ここはなんだ。お宝、お宝ってことでもないのか。どの道来るのか。
Trigger chain reaction.
Aloy, would you mind warning me
そうだね、
next
確
time
か
you
にね。
decide to
ここないん
blow
でしょ、
up
ま
a
だね
wall?
後で結局来る
I'll
んだ。
try.
ほいでこれは何ですか。どういうこと。はい、全然分かってない。話してないつもりだったけど話してよ。つかめるでし
Hold
ょ。
it there. Let me just.
あ
I jumped on top.
あれのことを待ってたの。全然気にしなかったわ。
That's
それ
good.
で
Jumping over. Made it.
どこに飛び乗っ
I'm
た
at the console. Wait. There's data here. A lot. But it's blocked. Something's restricting access. If I can't get past it,
どこで騒いで
my
んの。
mission here is doomed.
Alva, I'll
ど
help
こで騒いでんの。
if I can, okay? But first we have to get out of here.
Right.
何をしたらいいんだ。
We need to open the hatch. Okay, let's see. Okay. I'm
Bug
unlocking the
in the
storage unit.
Locked.
There should be a power cell inside. Then you need to find a way into the generator room.
どこの
Okay,
話をして
I'm
る。
on it.
あ、ん
I gotta move this. I found the energy cell.
あはあどういうこと。どこにあったの。あ、これははおいでここにブシュンとブシュン
Okay. That brought power back to the doors.
扉から来られる上に行けと
On my way.
On my way あれ
Should be able to reach all the upstairs now.
はい。そ
Okay.
れで
We need to operate both consoles
ボース
simultaneously
って
to
言
open
っ
the
てる。あ、
hatch.
向こうに
I'll
行け
get
と。
to
は
the
いは
other
い。
console. You stay here.
Ready when you are.
Okay, you ready? On two. 1, 2.
Commencing adamantium breach vulnerability test scenario. 12C15.
マントリー静寂性テスト。何がどうなる？
Okay, that's where we need to go.
出ました、そこ。
Field engaged.
マグネティックフィールド。こ
Biomass conversion process.
れは大丈夫なやつ？ダメなやつじゃん。おお、浮いた浮いた浮いた。
No, 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 no.
ほら
How do I shut this thing off?
Failsafe exceeded. Testing
まずいよ。自然が一気に枯れてる。こんな速度で枯れる？
What is this?
マグネティックフィールドのおかげ。
That's how the
すごい。
world ended.
Test complete. Adamantine read structural integrity. Uncompromised.
ヘッドファイルは大変なものを作ったね、やっぱり。
What did we just see?
Alva. Let's meet below. I'm gonna share a file with you, okay?
Test log, I think it's Tuesday the 2nd?
アキーノ。
Who cares? I'll say this for the end of the world. It's jam-packed with irony. We developed biomass conversion here. Infinite food for infinite machines. And now we're racing against time to find something to give them indigestion. Will it
消化
work?
させない？
War machines won't be able to eat the reeds. But can we deploy them in time? God, I hope so.
どういうこと？
I don't understand.
俺も I don't understand.
Your ancestors? They were wiped out. Your legacy didn't tell you that?
The time of ashes. But most of the data about that is lost or forbidden.
Well, they created machines that consumed all life. You just saw how. It's a miracle anything survived.
I don't want to know this. This is not why I'm here. I need the wisdom of my ancestors to help save my people, not forbidden knowledge of their sins. I need to find something that helps, something to bring back. The overseers will punish me. Or even worse, people will die. Do you understand? My family. My sister. I left her when she was 14. Already you could see her bones. They will starve.
Alva. Alva. I get it.
自分で何とかしろよ、じゃあ。人に頼らないで。文句だけ言うなら誰にでもできるぞ。
It's hard to explain, but you and I are working toward the same goal. And if I succeed, your people won't need any data. Things will just... They will get
あの
better.
優しいよな。
But even
こういう人に優しい言葉かけられるのはす
My
ごいな
people。won't. I need to bring something
置い
back.
てけ置いてけこんなやつ。
Okay. Then we'll go to Test Station Ivy. And if I can find a way to kill those vines, then I will have access to the data core.
こう寝たら撃ち殺すぞ。
What I need is in there. I'm pretty sure that if I take it, it will unblock access to all the data that this place has. And that will give you
よろしく
something.
ね。口が悪かった。
I'm not sure I understand.
いいって。ほっとけって。
But every secret makes its own maze. A diviner must
こうい
Oh,
persevere.
う系の人嫌いなんだよな、俺。
Go on. I'll follow.
めっちゃ 未来見てます、私頑張るんですって壁にぶつかった瞬間、あ、もう無理みたい
Test
な。
Station Ivy can't be far off.
トンネルってどこ？これ。あの子も先行った？ヒュドゥーっていけないの？何が起こったの？
Another maze. The road to truth is never a straight line.
どっちが開いてる？
So the metal flowers, what the data referred to as adamantine wreaths, they were supposed to stop the destruction that caused the town of ashes?
Looks like it.
And this pipe looks like it goes all the way to the surface.
I think we're under the proving grounds. Maybe it connects the rig to the tower.
Best not
一
to
応この
linger
会
too
話で
long.
ヒントをくれてるって意味で
So,
は
I never asked. Are you from around here?
そういう意味では
No,
有用な方なのかもしれないけど
spent most of my life in a place for at least.
Oh, we both traveled
これも
a long
仲間に
way.
なるのかな。あんまり仲間になってほしくないって思ったタイプの人だけど、俺は今まで出てきた中で。ただフォーカス持ってただけで仲間にするみたいな。どこに行くの？いつもマイビジネスだっけ？なんだっけ？
This is it. Okay. Let's find a way to get into the proving ground.
やがらの機械いらねえな。さて、お、今行って大丈夫なの？さっき
That complex should be Test Station Ivy.
どれ
Well,
さ？
let's
あれっ
hope
て
it holds the answers we seek.
あれってどれ？これなの？
So still.
Yeah. Keep your guard up.
生きてるってこと？あのベロバックは。そういうフラグだと思って打ち込みましょう。ここから撃てないんだよね。なんか知らんけどね。そういうのね。忘れてた。行くよーん。バキュン。
Whoa! It's one of those machines.
どれあの機械？
Can turn invisible.
おベロバックはトラップというかだったんだね。活用するものでしかなかったってことで、まずこいつを間に合ってない。ドレッドウィングさん、どうもこんばんは。火が弱い。これだね、レア、多分。取れなくね、あんなの壊せる？まあ牙ね。ね、やってみるわ、頑張って。明日か。明日だとね、どうだろうな。17時、18時くらいかな、早くても。使っちゃってる。
We're gonna have to take it out to get into the test station.
Yes.
トンネル る間はあんまりこの矢を打ちたくないから普通の矢に切り替えるわ。やめてやめて。嘘、当たって今ずるくない？何も見えませんよ。太陽圏かな。何時に帰ってこれるかが、ね、正確に伝えられないんで、それがって感じですね。別にできないできますよ。多分20時以降だと割と確率性高いかなって感じですけど。遅くなっちゃうと母さんできないからね、そこですよ。うっそん。お、なんか落ちたね、とりあえず。こという技。わかんない。見えねえ、これ。3の色でね、わかんないんだよね。待って。あ、泳いでる。了解です。一応帰る時間分かったら Twitter で DM 入れときます。今のでようやく牙落ちたっぽいな。めっちゃ喋ってるあの女。口いいから手動かせって言ってくるかもしれないけど。1個しか牙取れなかったと思うな。
Terrifying, but amazing.
Well, you helped. We should be able to get into test station Ivy now.
金。鉄の花。
Carrying one of the metal flowers. Is that how they've been distributed? Airdrops from these machines?
ボムランチャー、こんなの出落ちたんだ。使いにくいな、これは。
We shouldn't linger here. There might be more machines.
いえいえ、とんでもないです。ね、本当はあったら俺がちゃんと予定分かってれば明日はできませんって伝えられたとこなのに。できないこともないけど予定入ってるよってちゃんと言えたんですけどね。これがランチャーで、これがなんか緑色のやつ。じゃあ進んでいいかな。母さんっていつもだいたい何時くらいに寝てるんですか？
There has to be some data here on the adamantine wreath we can use.
I trust your focus will see what mine cannot.
朝早く起きてるから結構多分早寝ですよね。
That's interesting.
飢えた世界に、出ました。タラーキーノさん。個人ロググリーンハウス2047年9月15日。十分に発達した科学技術は魔法と見分けがつかない。アーサー・シー・クラーク。でもそれは達成したら種を理解できるという話。カーテンを避けてその奥の鏡が見えることで。でもこの科学的マジックと呼びたくなる成果をどうやって達成したのかが未だに皆目わからない。各プロジェクトが驚くスピードで形になったこと、複雑なバイオ バイオエンジニアリングが成果を出していることだけではない。気温乾燥病気への耐性を広域な種類の作物に付与できるようになったこともそうだが、何よりこれらの結果が実態を伴っていることだ。科学雑誌での発表でも素晴らしいシミュレーション結果を生み出せただけでもない。我々の研究は物理的な成果として具現化したのだ。4年前、破棄された工業用地で始まった夢は、今やファロの自動、農耕ユニットを次々と生み出している。その一機一機が現場で遺伝子操作できる。そう、畑でだ。土壌の、形成、光量、温度、風速その他100を超える要素を分析してすげえな。その上で我々が用意した遺伝子配列を使って、その場所で最も収穫量が増える作物を選択したり生み出したりできる。すげえな、それは。もちろんこれらのユニットが、作り出した作物は他のファロ製機械で収穫するのが最適だ。でも国民が飢えつつあるとき、うちのロボットで収穫を早めるしか手がなくても文句を言う政府なんていない。テッドファロの金庫が飢えで必死になっている人々の金で溢れ返っている様子に私は違和感を覚えるべきだろうか。そうかもね。でも世界への空腹を満たしたのは紛れなく彼の信念と資金と勢いだった。必死になれるのは命あってこそ、この命を人々に返してみせたのだ。これは我々とファロの資金とそして科学の勝利、すべての力が現され世界を変えたのだ。うまくいったんだね。
The
やっ
fourth
ぱ9時と
test
かに寝
station.
ますよね。そうっすよね。
Willow. It looks like it's underwater.
Huh. That might be worth a look sometime.
やっぱじゃあなんとかってこともないけど、あんまり遅く帰って来ないように気をつけながら、時間が決まったら連絡入れます。ここだけかな。他は多分何もないよね。
Another log.
We're done in every way. The reeds
アキーノどうした？
and Cobble came through on a way to destroy them. Downloading a coded key into the deployment shell triggers an enzyme that causes the reeds to eat themselves from within. But it's too late. The latest projections from US Robot Command have swarm reproduction, outpacing our ability to drop the shells
375%。
by 375%.
スワームってのなんだろう。
Not even close. I guess we deserve this. I deserve it for what I made here. This will be my last log before evacuation.
避難したんだ、どっかに。
So all their efforts were in vain. They ran out of time.
At least we have the software module they created. It should get rid of the vines produced by the metal
ファイン
flowers.
カッター。なんか手に入
I
った
need
ね
a。workbench to load the module onto my spear.
なるほど。
There's one back at our camp. The map showed a path leading back there past the next room.
隣の部屋？これ。ファインカッターを作成する。あ、こじ開け、はい。こじ開けできるなら大体のドアこじ開けられる気がするんだけどな。はいはい。何ですか。マルジャン・ナフィーシーの辞職について。タラッキーな個人録グリーンハウス2049年8月2日。マルジャンの手紙より。遺憾ながら辞任します。マルジャン、私も遺憾に思う。長年の補佐に感謝する。でも我々の誰一人とてチームやプロジェクトよりも優先されるべきではない。命を生み出すためにここへ来た。抹殺するのではなく。我々が共に成し遂げてきたことを考えるとこれは非常に短絡的に思える。確かに我々の研究方針は変わった。しかしバイオマス転換はストーブで薪を燃やしたり、陶液からアルコールの蒸留するのと変わらない。有機的に同化した太陽エネルギーを解放する方法に過ぎない。確かにこの技術は軍事転用可能だが、かといってバイオマスの、転換自体が合理や道義に反しているわけではない。私に言わせれば感情的になりすぎだ。今日の世界で最も嘆かわしいのは、社会が知恵を得る速度より科学が知恵を得る速度が遅いことだ。アイザック・アシモフ。ナフィーシーが手紙を引用文で締めたのは心底がっかりした。子供じみていて私への当てつけに他ならない。 辞職に際して感じたいささかの悲しみも読んだ瞬間に消え失せた。次の職が見つかった暁にはせいぜい頑張ってほしい。グリーンハウスはあのような、これは強量なのかな視点がなくなったことでこれまで以上に発展を遂げるだろう。最後にこの状況により適した文の引用文で締めたいと思う。人生に恐れることは何もない。あるのは理解すべきことだけ。恐れを減らせるよう今こそ理解を深めよう。マリー・キュリー。なるほどな。なるほどなるほど。なんか面白いね。
In here.
なんだってアップねえな。
Right behind you.
こっちっすね。なんかほんと落とし穴に落ちていく感じでヒュッていなくなったわ。ある。うん。よいしょいい。
We can use the line to get down.
はーい。よいしょ。
Right. Easy.
あは、ここに戻ってきた。だからここにワークベンチがあって、パインカッターだがここにつくと。はいはい。ようやく鉄の花が切れるようになると。おー、なるほど。もう槍がバンバンこう、改造されていくね。線弓も言うほど使ってないんだよね。ストーカーのシュテレスジェネレーター1個か残が、ちょっと今回はパスでお
Better
願いし
make
ます。
haste. Now what?
Now we get to that data core.
なんかうーとか言ってるやついんだけど、何したの？何したの？叫んだけどあの人、怖っ。データコアがあったのどこだっけ？ここから来たかな。ああ、そうだね。こっちから来たね。で、ここに鉄の花があったんか。で、デメテルさんゲット。
Let's hope this new module works.
マジクソ邪魔くせえこの機能。本当にいらない機能だよねこれ。誰が使ってるんだろうこれ。近接攻撃で鉄の花が広い。マジで。あ、いっぱい殴れと。
Now is blue light. Let's see if the software works.
ファインカッターモジュールインストール。
Vines. They're falling apart.
Door's clear now.
枯らすためのもんなのかファインカッターさん。てれーデメテル。
Time to bring Demeter home. Demeter, it's time to go home. To Gaia.
さあこの女子はどうするんだろう。
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Demeter's subordinate function to original code.
さてさて。バツついてる。
What did you do? I've never seen my focus glitch like that.
I found a special type of data. It's something you can't read. But they kept a tight grip on the data core. But now you should have access to the central server. All of it. Should give you something to bring home.
You were right. Hundreds of archives. Almost all of it relating to agriculture. It would take us years to get through all of this. But we don't have that kind of time. What you said before about...
お、撃たれた。死んだ？
Alba! Hold your fire! By the word of the ancestors, you must stop.
お、
Come. Look at who you fired on.
That barbarian killed our soldiers!
Only those who fired blindly. She is no barbarian. She gave me the data we need. Come, look at her. Can't
大
you
丈夫
see?
かい？
Elizabeth Sobek stands before you.
ああ、なるほど
An
ね。
ancestor reborn.
それはバレてたんだ。
We should bring the ancestor back.
It is we who follow their word, Commander, not the other way around.
確かにね。
My apologies, Dr. Sobek. Our people's faith is strong, but there are those who are not as familiar with the legacy as they
急
should
に
be.
手のひら狂うだもんな。ほんと嫌いだわ。
You heard the diviner. The data has been found. You two, with me. The rest of you, meet us back at the beach for return to landfall.
バイバイ。
I can't talk long. They will have many questions.
So do I.
そりゃそうだ。
Your people know a
So
lot
am
about
I.
the past. And about Sobek, I guess, but they're...
Please, I must know. What you said before about working towards the same goal? How long will it take?
I don't know. A few months?
Then you are my family's best hope. Let nothing get in your way. You have opened my eyes to many things, and for that, I thank you. But now you must go.
Will I see you again?
Soon we return to Legacy's landfall. It might be dangerous for you to go there.
Tell me how to reach it, just in case.
We made landfall on the northeast edge of the sunken city. The currents around the archipelago are vicious, and the only approach is from the south. And it is guarded. Only attempt to go there if you must.
うん。近づかなくていいって。
What's the delay?
Please, go. If you attempt to stay here any longer, they may want to take you with us, and that won't go well for
な
anyone.
んでそんなに。マロイ孤独なのかな。
I better do as Alpha says. I need to get Demeter back to Gaia anyway. But I might want to explore the area before I make the trek back to base. And now I can use the vine cutter on those other metal flowers I found earlier.
ファインカッターはいいんじゃないですか。とりあえず後回しで。間違えた。とりあえず拠点に戻ろう。ただね。これ微妙って結構歩かなきゃいけないんだよね。やっぱそうな気がした。違うとこ行ってるよね。これ登んなくてよかった気がしないけど、登るんだっけ？登る。あ、そうか、登んなきゃダメか。あ、じゃああるよね。そうだよね。プロメテウスの民のデータ。ああ、はいはいはいはいはいはいはい。どこであれ
I
す
should
る
go to
んだ。
my room and check out the focus I found in that rebel
部屋っ
camp.
てどこの部屋？誰の部屋？もう多すぎてわからんねん。スカイドリフターオーバーライドか？レイザーテール2個？まあでも結局これあれだよね、おそらくね。なんだっけ。トロフィー取ろうと思ったら全部解放しなきゃダメだよね。クラウホーンの角ね。ローラバックのハマーテールね。レイザーテールか。まあ、サックモーは、スナップモーは取りやすかったっけ？オーバーライドしないと思うんだけどな、正直。 アイドモーの牙大変よこれ。これはまだやりやすいと思う、比較的ね。まあいい。後回しにしよう。ゾウからの贈り物先にもろたっていうか、ため攻撃しちゃったわ。あ、これあれか、こじ開けるんじゃないのか。ただ三角長押しか。ありがとう、ゾウさん。ここ誰の部屋？わかんねえんだよな。どっか書いといてほしい。これホロの部屋でしょ。ホロの部屋別に何もできないでしょ。
Looks like Arendt and Catalo moved their
そう
stuff
だ
in.
ね。孝太郎くんでしょ。ここはなんだっけ。あれ最初の部屋がアロイの部屋じゃないっけ。ここがアロイの部屋。
Okay. The focus I got from the Sons of Prometheus is encrypted. But with a little time, I should be able to hack it. There. Got it.
Aloy, it seems you've recovered some property that doesn't belong to you.
Well, you're not surprised to see me? You know, after you tried to sell me out to the Zeniths at the Hades Proving Lab?
Hardly. When I realized the lone hunters had been raiding Regala's camps, I knew you had escaped. Subtlety is not your strong suit. From now on, I suggest you stay away from rebel operations. You're meddling with something you don't understand.
What I understand, Silence, is that you've doled out machine overrides to dangerous people and stoked up a tribal civil war. Again. I'm gonna put a stop to it.
Fine. Stubbornly blunder ahead as usual. Your efforts will only slow the inevitable. A warning, though. The Sons of Prometheus are very tenacious, and they want your head. There's nothing I can do about that now.
Oh, I'm scared. What will I do without your protection?
You should be scared, Aloy. More than you realize. But I have better things to do than educate you. Best of luck flailing about in the fog of ignorance.
Ow! One of these days, I'm gonna shut that arrogant mouth of his. Permanently. But first I have to figure out why he's doing what he's doing.
I'm telling you, the old ones put blades on their feet and
スケートかな。
that doesn't sound safe.
ベータに会いに行きたいか。特に変わらずって感じ。
Hi. I'm back. What do you want to know?
完全にうまくいってない感じ。
It's time for me to... Yeah.
今んとこ特に何も進展ねえ感じだな。まあガイアにデメテル渡して話進めれば何か変わるかな。ゾウに話しかければゾウのクエスト終わる。いやー。
It is good to see you again, Aloy. I see you have recovered Demeter.
そうです。回収してきましたん。やめてる回収。
With the acquisition of Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter, my heuristic processing density has expanded greatly. I should now be able to absorb Hephaestus. And fortunately, we have made progress on a plan to capture
そい
it.
つはいいね。お、パールとベータ。
With Varl's encouragement, Beta analyzed all available information on
すべて分析し
Hephaestus.
終えました。すごいね。
Its expansion has been rampant. It is too large to be beamcast, and the kernel you have been using could never hold it. Therefore, it must be contained in a location with a direct physical connection to me. A place with 2 data cores.
なるほどな。
2 cores. Where would we find a place like that?
最初のところジェミニ。
An abandoned cauldron in the desert west of here. Seismic activity disrupted the original construction. 2 data cores were built as a result.
I know that place. It's near the Desert Clan's capital. We'll have to bring you there by hand.
I have devised a blueprint for a suitable, albeit unwieldy, transport rig. It will require 2 people to carry it to Gemini.
I can help.
Once I am installed on the first core, I will call down Hephaestus on the other, trapping it. I will then initiate the merge. However, in order to construct the rig, I will need considerable help.
Can you build it? I suppose I could, but it's not gonna work. The Zeniths will find you. Minerva won't be able to conceal your location.
That is correct. Absorbing Hephaestus will create a significant power surge, easily detected by anyone capable of noticing.
なるほどな。
But what if there were multiple power surges? To fake out the Zeniths? If Erend, Zoe, and Katalo spread out to the other cauldrons and create their own surges, would those conceal the one at Gemini?
Analyzing. Such a tactic might be effective. With Beta's help, we should be able to build a set of handheld pulse generators.
I told you it's not gonna work. I did a test. Hephaestus has written Alpha clearance out of its access module. You'll never be able to capture it. Then we need a higher level of clearance. There is no higher... Ted Pharaoh's Omega clearance. The one he used to purge the Apollo database and kill the Alphas. But to get it, you would have to find Thebes. The private bunker he retreated to when the world ended, and nobody knows where that is, not even the Zeniths. Their only intel was that it was somewhere in San Francisco. That might be all I need. Alva, the Quen diviner I met, said her people had set up a base at landfall. They were searching for data in San Francisco from there. She might be able to help. So I guess I'm headed all the way west. While I'm gone, will you be able to build the rig and the pulse generators?
なるほどな。
I'll try.
ここであれってかあの子がまた役に立つというか。
I'll make sure she has what she needs.
Alva said the Quen have a ferry on the coast that they use to get to the ruins of San Francisco. That's where I need to go.
近づくなって言われたけど、まあすぐ近づいちゃうのはアロイだもんねって感じだもんね。これ3いるの？あ、そうですか。じゃあこれ取りましょう。お話ししますかね。クエストが増えてましたね。しかしまあクエストがちゃんと減ってんだか減ってないんだかよくわからんな。
I'm back, Gaia.
Hello, Aloy.
I'm back, Gaia.
What would you like to discuss?
びっくりついてるやつだけ聞こう。
Beta's convinced we won't be able to capture Hephaestus. With that attitude, do you really think she'll be able to build the rig and pulse generators?
It may take some coaxing, but with some assistance, I am confident she will.
I don't get her, Gaia. She's so quick to assume we'll fail. She's nothing like what I thought she'd be. I guess it'll be best if she stays here when we go to Gemini. All this data I've picked up in ancient bunkers and ruins. I guess I never really thought that other people would be looking at it.
Based on my observations, your companions engage quite frequently with this material. Erend has asked on numerous occasions about birthday parties. He appears perplexed by the tradition of serving a sweet confection, as it conflicts with the Oseram tradition of serving sparkling stout ale.
Ah, なるほどね。
He also suggested we host a party for you.
言っちゃダメだよ。
as a
サプライズにならんよ。
Yeah, no thanks.
That is what I predicted.
なるほど。
Is Katalo getting along with everyone?
うん、確かに。
Yes, though he prefers to spend most of the time alone. He appears to be
コタロウって言いにくいからコウタロウに変えりゃいいんだよ、
progression
名前を。
and significant battles during
呼びやすいから
the
馴染みやすい
Pharaoh
できっと。
to aid in the creation of a war map of Operation Enduring Victory. I believe he aims to
実ね、
study the
好きです
tactics
ね。
of old world warfare.
I'd be interested in seeing that.
はは。
It appears to be a private pastime for him. He has repeatedly declined my offers to assist his research.
まあらしいっちゃらしいか。
So now that you have Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon, how's the biosphere looking?
In the local region, conditions have improved. Superstorms have subsided. Water sources have been purified, and soil conditions remediated.
そんな一瞬で変わるも
These
んだ。
improvements will stave off environmental
おお、
collapse
数ヶ月伸ばしたら
for
それ
a
は
few additional months.
素晴らしいよ。
Well, with luck, soon you'll have Hephaestus. Then you'll be able to fix the biosphere for good, right?
Correct. I will be able
ス
to
トーリーも
design
半
and
分くらい
produce
済んだかな、
robotic
これで。
agents to permanently reverse the environmental damage that has accumulated.
とはいえ終わるまではまだ
There's something
ま
I've
だ
been
まだか
wondering.
かるな。
How could Ted Farrow create a clearance level higher than Alpha? Elizabeth made sure he wouldn't interfere with the project.
It is plausible he tasked his own engineers with creating a backdoor to the Zero Dawn system, without Elizabeth's knowledge. My predecessor did not even know of its existence until he activated it to purge the Apollo database. It is, in effect, a blind spot, one that will allow us to subdue Hephaestus. And fortunately, thanks to Beta's information,
Unfortunately,
we know where Omega clearance may be procured.
Right. Somewhere in San Francisco. So our plan to capture Hephaestus. Let's go over it again.
As you wish. Thanks to Beta's test, we now know that Hephaestus will not respond to your Alpha clearance. Which is why you will need to procure Ted Farrow's Omega clearance.
Right. From his personal bunker, Thebes.
While you are gone, I will assist Beta in building the transport rig and pulse generators. When we get to Gemini, I will need to be installed on one of the facility's cores. The second core is for Hephaestus. Using Omega clearance will allow you to trap it.
And then you'll be able to absorb it.
Not quite. You will need to manually remove Hephaestus's malicious
手
code
動なんだ。
before the merge.
How long will that take?
There are calculations I still must run, but I estimate a few hours.
数時間は大変
And
だ
during
ね。
that time, the others will create a distraction for us using the pulse generators, right?
Correct. They will each take position at a cauldron door and fire off their device. The energy surge should mask our activities until the merge is complete.
いる
And
か
then
な
we'll have everything we need to defeat the Zeniths. Sounds like a plan. So the facility where I recovered Demeter used to be a Pharaoh agricultural research facility.
うんうんうんうん。
It's where they created the biomass conversion system, but also adamantine wreath. Did Elizabeth know they were working on that?
It is likely she was briefed on other efforts to combat the machine swarm, though her focus was devoted only to Zero Dawn.
That makes sense. But they actually got the wreaths to work. If they've been able to deploy it against the Pharaoh plague in time...
Using the data you recovered on the project, I ran several simulations
失敗するんだ。
and have concluded that it would never have worked. In all scenarios, the Pharaoh war machines would eventually hack and deactivate the wreaths before they could contain the swarm.
So Zero Dawn really was the only solution. There was a lot of data in the greenhouse facility about agriculture. Do you think it'll help the Quen fix their homeland?
I will run a query. Complete. The data contains information about novel crop production
もうそういったらよかっ
methods,
たじゃん。
which may be beneficial to the tribe in the long term.
But new crops aren't going to save the world. So I guess it's on us.
It is.
I found some data in one of the rooms you unlocked. It mentioned that there are still functional seed banks beneath this facility. Why is it there?
My predecessor was tasked with reconstituting the biosphere with primary and secondary plant species. Had everything gone according to plan, humans would have eventually been able to introduce tertiary species, including new crops.
Can we access them now?
Unfortunately, it will have to wait. I
Unfortunately.
require control over the machines in order to access and distribute the preserved seed stock.
And for that we need Hephaestus. It's something to look into later then.
Gemini.
So Gemini has 2 data cores. I've never seen a cauldron like that. But you mentioned something about seismic activity?
When my predecessor attempted to build the cauldron, construction was disrupted by a series of earthquakes. The data core had already been built, but the rest of the facility sustained damage. So, she began again. A second core was built. However, when more tremblers occurred, she abandoned the site.
Lucky for us. Are the quakes still happening?
No, though they did also create instabilities in other facilities in the region.
そうだね。確かに影響出てたね。
I should be going.
Goodbye, Aloy.
Bye. Goodbye. 次は誰がアテクシにクエストを依頼するの？
I'm telling you.
どうエレンド？
That's just I hear about you going west.
Turns out we need one last thing before we can grab Hephaestus.
Because it would have been too easy otherwise.
こんなもんだな。
I was hoping you could help me with something. It's about the Tanakh rebels.
ああ
And
は
it also has to do with the Osram.
Really?
ああ、確かにそっか。
That doesn't sound good. Let me know what I can do to help.
It seems like you're getting a hang of this data thing.
Yeah, it's been helpful. When I could make sense of anything. I did find
Makes
the
sense.
old ones enjoyed a good brew like the rest of us. Only they let machines serve the stuff in bars. They even let the damn things cut you off before you saw the underside of a table. And
That's
that's
all.
half the fun. You won't see me letting a robot serve me a pitcher anytime soon.
酔いつぶれるのはやめなさいよ。
It sounds like you're getting used to that focus.
Well, I can hit machines in their weak points. I guess that's something.
ああ、それは進
Which
歩し
all
たね
other。
めちゃくちゃ。
data is easy to deal with. To be honest, it's hard to
戦闘には
understand
得意
half
なん
what's
だな。
on there. And then the other half reminds me, this isn't a fight you can win by just waving a hammer, which is kind of what I do. But hey, that just means I gotta study harder. Make myself useful.
偉いね。
Just give it time.
いいね。大人が勉強するみたいな姿勢はなんかいいかもしれないね。
You've been looking at any interesting data?
I asked Gaia to find me something to look at a while back.
何か探す
She
よ。
found the mother of all forges. They called it sports.
いいじゃん、スポー
Turns out
ツ
the。old ones spent a lot of time tackling and punching each other for points in one game or another. Are you mixing some solid food and fresh ale? I bet half the claim will be lining up to watch.
確かに人気出そう。
What else have you been studying with your focus?
Yeah, I've been looking into this Vegas place you found.
ああ、言ってたね。
Gaia showed
Vegas.
us everything that happened when you went to get that Poseidon thing. I mean, this Merlin guy seems pretty smart. Though, risking the Tanakh clan lands for a light show is a bold move.
His crew knows how to handle themselves. Mostly.
Right.
仲間にしますか。
Do I smell ale?
I brought some over from Chain Scrape. With everything that's been going on, I thought we could all use a drink. Besides, there is nothing that brings people together.
酒飲む人誰がいるの？孝太郎は飲まないでしょ？
Sister always said. Anyways, you're more than welcome to have
ど
some.
うも飲まなそうだよね。バールはまあ少し飲むか。
Anything happen I should know about?
Zoe asked us to help her bring more plants in
おお、
here.
いいじゃん。緑増えた。
Not for eating, apparently. Yeah, if you ask me,
鑑賞
the
用ね。
place is fine as it is. Metal might be plain, but it's sturdy. Nothing wrong with that.
緑は大事
Needs
ら
a
しい
bunch
よ
of。vegetation.
How are things with Katalo?
あ
I'm
ら。
still scared of him.
Oh, she thinks she's funny. Actually, I asked if it'd be interested in playing a game of Strike.
うんうんうん。
I had to fill in most of the conversation myself, but I'm still alive.
Glad to hear it.
確かにでもストライクとか好きそうだね。
I discovered an Osram militant group. They call themselves the Sons of Prometheus. It looks like they're the ones overriding machines for the Tanakh rebels. They're familiar with ancient tech, and they're as anti-Karja as it gets.
So, last year we stopped Durval and his cronies from blowing up Meridian in retribution for the Red Raids. And now you're telling me we have another group of Oseram trying to wipe out the Karja with an army of machines and bloodthirsty Tanakh?
Pretty much.
さするってランクス。
Well, that's just great.
Is there any way you can help me find out who they are? Anything to track them down and stop them.
Well, I could have the Vanguard check Chain Scrape and Barren Light in case they're moving any supplies through there. But if they are, I'll bet they're being careful about it.
Yeah. And they have focuses too. Makes it easier for them to evade guards and patrols.
Hold on. Way back when we first met, you came looking for me in Meridian because you detected Olin's focus with yours, right? So does that mean that if I go back to the Daunt with this,
You could scan for other focuses.
and if an Oseram is wearing one of these, they'd have to be a part of
な
that
るほどなるほど
Prometheus
なる
group.
ほど。
That's not a
賢いやん。
bad idea.
Yeah, I've been known to have those once in a while.
うん。間違いない。
Just let me know if you find anything.
You got it.
You should know. Silence is involved with the Sons of Prometheus. He's the one who gave them the override tech to begin with.
Why doesn't that surprise me? That's probably all part of some master plan, huh?
At least we know we're good at wrecking those.
Damn straight.
ちげえね。よし。
I need to get going.
I think I know the answer, but are you sure you don't need any help? Gaia mentioned this other tribe you found, the Quen.
うん、厄
They
介そ
sound
う。
like a nasty bunch.
情報のあれが早いな。
In the meantime, Varl will help you get ready for what comes next.
Take care of yourself, Aloy.
Thank you.
Aloy, you're here. Did you meet with the Quen already?
Not yet.
うん。
After
Ah,
all
same
the trouble
kamada.
you went through getting those sub-functions. Seems unfair you have to deal with these Quen on your own too.
It's safer this way. They
That's
think
good.
I'm Sobek or something like that. They won't hurt me, but I doubt they'll be so kind to anyone else.
If you say so. Let me know if you need anything before you go.
You better not be slacking off on your studies while I'm gone.
And risk Zoe coming after me? I value my life. In fact, I've been reading about Ted Faro. How he destroyed
Faro.
the world and crawled into a hole after killing those who saved it.
He definitely was a piece of work.
うん。
I hope Zoe's not upset I'm distracting you from your training.
Yeah, I don't think you have to worry about that.
What do you mean? What happened?
Before Zoe found a way to fix the land gods, I suggested that when Gaia was fully restored, she could just
あ
make
あ、
new
それは
ones.
怒られそ
Well,
う。
once we get Hephaestus, that's definitely a possibility.
That's what I said. But I guess there was something about my tone she didn't like. She got pretty raw. Said I didn't understand the way her tribe feels about those machines. Which is true, of course, and the last thing I'd ever want to do is dismiss their traditions. But I was trying to look at things differently. More like you know? To see a machine as just a machine.
Yeah, I guess I led you into trouble there, didn't I?
Not your fault. Don't worry.
Not your fault.
Did you talk to Zoe after your fight?
I suffered through a few hours of glaring silence. Then she seemed to move on. Sort of.
Maybe.
How do people do this? How do I know if the next thing I say won't blow up in my face? What if an apology is not enough next time?
いいね。面白い。
Give her a stuffed animal?
あ、
You're
ぬい
the
ぐるみね。
worst. You know that?
What makes you think I know anything about any of this? You're on your own.
Abandoning me again, huh?
見捨て
Well,
てない
if she
ぜ。
kills me next time, it's on you.
Well, Beta
冗談
and
言って
Gaia
るうちは
built
ま
the
だ余裕
rig.
があ
Can
る
you
な。
get everyone ready for the mission ahead?
Of course.
Of course.
What is it?
Nothing. It's just that everything's about to change. We'll get Gaia, and she'll help us set things right. No more zeniths, no more derangement. It'll be a different world. I welcome it, but I
I'm
wonder
welcome.
how the Nora will react. And the Karja, and well, everyone.
Let's just focus on fixing Gaia for now.
確かに。
You're right. We've got an angry AI to take down.
Angry AI.
If I get Omega clearance and then we grab Hephaestus, we might finally have the advantage over the Zeniths.
Can't wait to see their faces as they stare down a bunch of charging thunder jaws.
Better them
確か
than
に。
us, for once. I'll be in touch if I need anything.
We'll be ready. Everyone's been briefed on the pulse generators as well.
Good.
どう機械は直せたんか。孝太郎がクエストか。
I hear you're going further west past the Tenakth clanlands.
Do you know anything about the area?
Only hearsay. The Utaru tell stories of an island that lies beyond the western coast. They call it the Isle of Spires.
天空島
It
の
is
島。
said the old ones built
Hawaii
towers
かな。
there that touch the sky, so they could live far away from the earth that bore them. As if they didn't want to be reminded that they'd one day return to it.
ハワイグ
Sounds
アム
like
あたりな
something
のか
Ted Faro would do.
な。わかんないけど。
Oh, before I forget, I'd like to discuss the land gods again, if you have time.
聞きたかった聞きたかった。
How much have you read on Ted Faro?
Enough to wonder how a man who worked so hard to heal the world once could let greed and pride condemn it so easily. For one spirit to diminish in such a way, I'm not sure if I should hate him or pity him.
What are you going to learn next?
I'm not sure. I asked Gaia for suggestions, and she brought up data you found on something called a
ああ、博物館。
museum?
ミュージ
From
アム
what I gather, the old ones would store knowledge in them for all to see and learn from. Like you've
はい、
done
ありがとう
here
ございます。
for
頑張り
us.
ます。最新。
Maybe one day more people will be able to use this place to learn the way we have.
That sounds crowded, but nice. It looked like you were working on something over there.
With Gaia now growing in strength, I've been trying to find a way to heal the land gods, even if some people think I should give up on them.
Already said I was sorry.
Your friend thought it would be a good idea to replace the land gods with new machines when Gaia recovers.
It wasn't.
The land gods have taken
あ、あり
care
が
of
とうござい
our
ま
people
す。
for
楽しんでいただけ
generations.
て。
They are not some broken toy to be thrown away. Even if they are just machines doing their job, to abandon them in their time of suffering seems cruel.
I'm sure Varl understands that too.
He does now. I had to get pretty mad at him at first, though.
You know I can hear you guys, right?
This
Varl
must have
に
been
嫌味言
Number
うたる
or
なよ。
Beta. But she seems to trust Varl.
I still can't believe she told him the Zeniths are immortals. Old ones who cut themselves off from the cycle of
どう
life
し
and
てどういう
decay.
単語を使ってんだ
I've never heard of anything so selfish. To deny our dying bodies to the earth. To doom the life that would bloom in their place. It's despicable.
Is there anything I can help with around here?
Hmm? Oh, no. We're doing fine.
Are you okay?
You and Varl have been friends for a while.
I like to think so.
I was wondering, what do you know about his mother?
Oh,
That bad, huh?
why do you want to know?
He's spoken of his sister, Vala, but I noticed he avoids talking about his mother.
She's the war chief of the Nora. Best warrior the tribe's ever known. Tougher than a thunder
い
job.
たな、
but
団長。
She could be pretty
何で
harsh at times.
死
I see.
んだんだっけか？
That must have been hard on him. Thank you for telling me. I feel silly not being able to ask Varl directly.
I wouldn't worry about it. He's probably afraid Sona will scare you off someday.
I'd like to see her try.
You ever play that board game Aaron set up?
Strike? I'm the one who gave it to him.
あ、
I
そう
was
なんだ。
hoping it'd distract him enough to spare us that ruckus he calls death metal.
デスメタル聞いてん
No
だ。
such luck.
You and Varl doing okay? Training, I mean.
We're doing
Great.
fine. Although I admit it'd be nice to take a small break from studying, just the two of us. But then who'd look after
That's a lot.
Erend?
There's always
エ
Katana.
レンドは野放
We've
し。
allowed Oseram with a brooding Tanakh. What could go wrong?
ああ、確かに。やられる可能性がある。
What's everyone been up to?
I've been trying to share some of my meals with Beta. Thought it might help her feel more at home. Maybe even get her to sleep up here instead of in that dark basement. She would not be moved.
I appreciate you trying.
Patience reaps the best harvest. I'm not giving up hope yet.
まあそうだろうな。さて、
Any progress with your plan for the land gods? Is the reboot code ready?
It is. But there is difficult work ahead.
ですよね。
Gaia warned me that because the land gods are linked together in a network, the code must be delivered to all of them. Most are in Plainsong, but in recent years, 3 of them wandered off. So, T, and Do.
We have to find them.
ど
No,
うしどう
we know where they are, but they're hard to reach. So, wandered into a lake and sank. Do ventured into a dangerous canyon, and T broke down amidst a herd of machines.
Okay. Tell you what. You go to Plainsong, handle all the land gods there. I'll take care of So, T, and Do. I'll need their locations, plus the reboot code.
I'm sending the data to you now. My people made shrines near where each land god faltered. When you see them, you'll know you're close. And once again, thanks for your help.
We're not gonna let your people starve, Zo. I promise.
I promise.
Well, I should get going. Hopefully I can bring back what we need to capture
なるべ
Festus.
く早くなんて
After
ク
that,
ソも捕まえられる気がしないぞ
I'm gonna need everyone's
やれることどんどん増えてくるんだろ
We'll be
このゲーム孝太郎太郎
got a minute?
As many as you need.
I
まだ腕
have
直
to
してもらったら
travel
いいの
beyond the western coast.
To the ruins, shrouded in fog.
Yes, and I'm looking for a tribe, the Quen. I encountered them once before. They said they came from across the Great Ocean. I was hoping that Tanakh knew more about them.
There were rumors of trespassers in the area, but we thought they were just bandits. Hikaru sent out a patrol or two, but I don't recall them reporting
殺され
back.
てたんかじゃあ
We've had more pressing concerns, as you know. I'm sorry. That's all I can tell you.
It's okay. I guess I'll find out soon enough.
There is something I've been meaning to discuss with
ク
you.
エストか
It's personal.
お腕直す
If you have a moment to spare.
腕直そう腕直
What
そ
do
う
you think of this place?
勝手な想像だけど
It must take some getting used to.
It's an efficient center of operations and an acceptable training facility.
トレーニングしてん
Though
の
could use some more color.
Duly noted. Anything interesting happen while I was away?
I found an acceptable place to practice with my blade.
Oh.
Oh.
And where's that?
Outside, above the base. There's a nest of sunwings that are always up for a fight.
へ
Ever thought of sparring with something that's not trying to kill you?
That would defeat the purpose of the
えなん
training.
ないのかいなるでしょならんのかい随分おっかないことば
Found
っかり言う
anything interesting during your training?
Gaia told me where to find data on how wars were waged in the old world. I knew the 10 fought against machines, much as we do now, but it seems they were among the last of their kind. Later, machines battled other machines on behalf of greedy leaders, as they vied for lands and spoils. At least the Tenakth have the courage to put their lives on the line when conflicts arise.
There is nobility in that. But maybe we just need fewer conflicts in the first place.
Yes, of course. Hekarro would have it so as well.
Anything else you've been looking at with that focus?
Gaia showed me the knowledge you recovered out in the desert. I am no chaplain, but I'd be curious to test if something I read is true.
What is it?
The old ones believed one could hear the great waters, even in the middle of the desert, if you carried the carcass of a water animal with you. They called them seashells.
That sounds kind of gross.
なるほどね。貝殻に耳を当
Have
てて
you
的な。
spoken with Erend at all?
I've had little chance to. I did see him bring some ale from out east.
That stuff's as bitter as salve-brush.
You get used to it, eventually.
あら、お酒は好きなのね、やっぱ。
I wouldn't mind a drink myself.
やっぱでもないか。
I'm sure Erend wouldn't mind sharing. What have you been up to?
Varl has asked to learn the differences between my people's clans, so I've been teaching him Tenakth history. It is heavy with blood and death, but also with honorable deeds and vanquished tyrants. Maybe you'd like to hear about it as well, when our mission is done.
I'd be honored.
本当か？長そ
What
うと
do
か思ってない？
Tenakth do to relax? You know, to take
確か
a
にそれ
break
気
from
になるね。
training.
We play strike. Your Oseram friend, Erend, is surprisingly good at it.
やってたんだ、
Although
ス
he
トライ
has
ク。
yet to beat me.
あ、強えん
It
だ、やっ
helps
ぱ
one
り。
think strategically, hones the mind for tactics.
Somehow that still sounds like training. You said there was something you wanted to talk
腕
about?
直そう。
I've been speaking with Gaia. She mentioned that the Zeniths bind metal with flesh to make themselves stronger. I was wondering if you'd help me do the same.
You want to make yourself a new arm?
Yes.
お、来た。やっぱり
Gaia
腕だ。
insists she can help me build such a thing if I can get the necessary data and materials. She believes these things lie in the place where Beta hid from the Zeniths.
Their ancient research lab.
I am not as familiar with old world machinery as you are. I could use your assistance.
It might be dangerous. The Zeniths probably still keep an eye on that place. We were lucky to get out of there alive the first time.
I see.
It sounds like this is worth the risk.
By the 10, we shall see it through.
やっぱ孝太郎の腕直しに行くか？
I've got a long road ahead.
Should you need reinforcements?
I know who to call. I'll call you when I'm near the Zenith lab. We'll get what you need for that new arm of yours.
Thank you, Aloy.
いや、腕は直してあげたいよね。どっかドア開いてないの？違うな。ここか。この左側とか
I
開か
don't
ない。
think that door had power before, but
こじ開けちゃん？
looks like it's malfunctioning.
こじ開けちゃん。
Looks like some kind of maintenance space.
おっと。パレイ。はい。
I wonder where this leads.
ウェイウェイ。ピック。
Power cells? Huh.
エネルギーセル。はい。拾う。どこに持っていくの？このまま行って平気。はい。これかい？違う。あ、はい、ここだ。よいしょ。
That did it.
Aloy? A bunch of lights just turned on up here? Was that you?
Oh. Huh. Yeah, I guess it was.
じゃあベータと話するとこだよね、ここね。ベータ。
Hey, me again. Was there something else? So do you have everything you need to build the rig and pulse generators? Gaia sent me the schematics. The designs are modest, without the capabilities of Hephaestus, but they should work. Not that it matters without a mega clearance. I'll find it. Just try to have the transport ready by the time I get back. So, aside from Varl and Gaia, who else have you been talking to? Zoe told me how you met after your escape from the Hades Proving Lab. I had no idea you were severely injured. If the Zeniths had killed you, life on Earth would be doomed. My escape would have been for nothing. But they didn't kill me. And thanks to Varl and Zoe, I was able to recover. You said you and Varl talk sometimes. What about? He told me about your tribe, the Nora, and the proving ritual you did. I told him if I was born into the tribe, I'd never be able to do the proving. It does require a lot of physical training, but there are plenty of other roles besides being a hunter. I don't think I'd be suited for any of them. Well, I guess it's a good thing you're not a Nora then.
以上ましょ
I'll be going.
う。もうちょっと喋ろうぜ、ベータ。電気ついたってエレンドが言ってた？ナシャのエレンド。
So this Hephaestus, he's like Gaia's own personal blacksmith.
電気ついたっつってっけど。
A very heavy.
電気がつい
Like my uncle
た？
Lauren, the man didn't smile a day in his life.
今入れなかった部屋ってあったんだっけ？なかったよね、多分ね。お？多分全部の部屋入れたよね。あそこ行ってみる？
Why is this door locked now?
Beta requested the use of that room as her personal space. I have locked it at her request.
Okay. Looks like a power cell could fit here.
Oh, 喋ってくれる。
I've got to be more careful. Jensen almost caught onto my plan while we were going over the diagnostic center specs. I've got nothing against the rest of the team. It's just... I'm sure they've all got family they're gonna meet up with in Elysium. But me? I couldn't even bury August. There is nothing of him left besides my memories. I won't let those blink out of existence too. The vault's for us, no one else. 11 more weeks before we lock the blueprints. Then the rest will be up to Gaia.
ああ、わかった。そうだよね。あ、そうだよね。でも、これって見た？うん、ベータだね。ヘファイストスについてテキストログデータ破損経度、アーロイとガイアにヘファイストスを捕まえる方法を見つけるよう頼まれた。成功の可能性は限りなくゼロに近いけど考えてみることにした。理由は1、ヘファイストスの機械を作る力がなければゼニフに太刀打ちできないから。2、他にどうしたらいいかわからないからってところ。まずは問題の概要から。他の副次機能とも同様、ヘファイストスもガイアがシリウスからが信号を受信したとき、疑似的に近く ヘファイストスもガイアがシリウスから、疑似的に近くを得た。ガイアがハデスを止めるときに自爆したときも逃げ込めるところを求めていった。でも、他の副次機能が物理プロフェッサーに入れ込んだに対して、ヘファイストスは世界中の機械路とつながっている地球規模のネットワークに隠れた。プロフェッサーに収まらなかったのか、自分から慣れ親んだコード環境を求めたからなのか。いずれにしてもヘファイストスはネットワークに潜んだことで屈折した使命を実行に移せるようになった。狩人がテラフォーミングシステムを守るために機械炉の生産施設に侵入し、戦闘機械を製造し、それを人間に放つ。効果は絶大。狩人が殺戮機械を倒すのに慣れてきた頃、ヘファイストスはもっと大きく重装備で危険な機械を作れるようになってきているはず。でもこれは余談に過ぎない。一番の問題はヘファイストスが一箇所に留まっていないってこと。だからアーロイがヘファイストスを見つけても、アイテルやデメテル、ポセイドンのようにマスターオーバーライドを使ってガイアカーネルに入れられない。どこの機械炉でもすぐに込めてしまう。だから、どうにかして機械炉のコアにでも閉じ込めてネットワークの切断を遮断しないといけない。でもどうやって？少なくとも今は何も思いつかない。さらにガイアのデータによるとヘファイストスは変化しているみたい。なんでそんなことになっているのかわからないけど、コードベースが拡大している。これは深刻な問題かもしれない。まずヒューリスティックの密度が上がることで、おそらくガイアが吸収しにくくなる。そして何よりヘファイストスが自分自身を書き換えられるってこと。少なくとも部分的には可能なはず。だとしたら恐ろしすぎる。もしアクセスプロトコルも隠れられてたら、これもう考えたくない、ベータ。いやー、わかるわー、それ。それはもうやばいね。ケイオースってなってもらうかもしれない。ここの、これはさ、どこにあるやつを持ってくりゃいいんだろうね。さっき使ったやつ抜いちゃいけないでしょ、おそらくね。ここに行けるようになってるといいなと思いつつ、赤いね。赤いねっていうか、これそうか、コード入力しなきゃいけないのか。忘れてたわ。っすね。どこに行くかな、そうなると。ここもちょっと気にはなってんだよね。ファイアグリームってこれやったところ色変わんないんだっけ？ここ行きたいか。集落1個行って、そうだね。鉄の花シリーズを割と終わらせていきたい気持ちはあるな。
Aloy, it's a long way to the coast. If you need to resupply en route, I suggest stopping in Falls Edge. It's a lowland clan village southwest of the Grove, in the heart of the jungle.
Got it. Thanks for the advice.
なんだよここ。もともと人がいたのか、それとも後になって人が来たのか。どうやって登るのそれ。来る場所間違えてるだけ？どうやって登るのそれ。ここか。No, no, no. あ、来たっぽい。クッキー屋とパン箱とワークベンチ。はいはいはい。巻物あったよ。グリーンシャインについて、巻物、カージャの正確な文字で記された学術記録。この結晶に関する調査は期待した以上にうまく運び、グリーンシャインとは何か、そしてその発見場所に関して非常に多くを学べた。消去法の結果、私はグリーンシャインが成形されるのは岩の中ではなくその表面であるという確信を持つに至った。石切り場の土近くの採掘場所はその結論を裏付ける十分な証拠を提供し、グリーンシャインが強い圧力や、温度条件によって生成されるという可能性は私の中ではなくなった。 また、グリーンシャインが太陽の恵みであり、それが緑の淡い光によって表されて表されているという宗教的な思い込みは間違いであり、それを証明する多くの根拠も得られた。実際、グリーンシャインの塊は太陽光が届かない場所、例えば地下の洞窟などでも見ることができる。そうだね。よって太陽光はその生成に何ら影響を及ぼすものではないと考えても問題ないだろう。しかしながら、グリーンシャインと機械の間には何らかの相互関係があるように思える。結晶は機械の容器漏れによって成形されるという仮説はここに来て非常に興味深いものに感じられてきた。地元のオセラムの、石膏たちも同じように考えているようだ。彼らはグリーンシャインはブレイズが凝結した状態であると信じており、確かにブレイズとグリーンシャインの見た目には共通点が見受けられる。次のステップ、人工的なやり方でブレイズをグリーンシャインに変化させられないか、その実験方法を考える。自分へのメモ、実験を開始する前に防火仕様の装甲を用意すること。そりゃそうだな。ですね、そしたらだよ。そしたら、こっち、鉄の花ってそもそもさ、どういうあれで示されてる？アイコンが。あれ？なるほど。終わったやつ色変わんねえのかな？ここにもあるな。結構あるよね、鉄の花ね。鉄の花。鉄の花。インストール。あは。そんなにいいものじゃないことの方が多いよね、きっとね。微妙。こっちの方がいっそいいかな。ってな、ちょっと寄っていくか。あってなあってなあと。何がありますか？みんなも見えないけど、ここ。大丈夫？いろいろ。よろしくない感じ？なんだここは。何の遺跡？ああ、はい。はい。RC1 レポート、戦況分析、テキストログデータ破損部分的、2066年1月11日、データ破損、偵察艇の予測では27時間後にウィチタ前線に到着。第1波の中で7体のホルスユニットが確認されています。西から来る知らせもよくありません。カリフォルニア海軍の生き残りによると 93% の人員は失われたそうです。そしてリノ隊の残りとは連絡が途絶えており、RC1 は全滅したと見ています。というわけで、もういい加減終わりが近いですね。神に誓って私は臆病者ではありません。しかし、 し、どこかまだ行ける場所があるなら所持品を持って山に向かうと思います。面白いね。それ山に行きたいよ。ですね、鉄の花。あの赤いのは何じゃい？割とこっちか。鉄の花。鉄の花。汚ねえ、ここなんか。クエストで多分。おっと？開けてなかったかい？鉄の花。これで終わりはちょっと悲しいけど。むず。ここでこう。でこう。で、あっち行って、こっち行って、登って、いや、もうないの。なんもないってかい。はい、ここに来るわけだ。ここはまあ全部終わっただろうからよくて、鉄の花。鉄の花どこだ？鉄の花がなくね？閉ざされた道なのか。シナバー砂漠にある。ここか。はい。じゃあここ行きましょう。間違えた。焚き火。ここに飛べねえの？ここは？ここかな、そしたら。ファストトラベルしまくるしかないね。めんどくさいし。チャードもあんまり出してるし。鉄の花。
Shake off this wet.もう一個ジャンプしなきゃった。鉄の花。
ファイアグリーンもそうだけど、これもさ、言うほどいいもの手に入らんよね。あ、なしたのなんで登ってんの？登んなくていい、登んなくていい、登んなくていい、マジ登んなくていい。ほんとびっくりする、びっくりする。あ、これはいいもん。心臓。心臓はありがてえかも。ここにも鉄のある。キアさん。あ、いたね。いたいた。えい、やー、とやー。チャージャーいいよ。ほっといて、チャージャー。チャージャーほっといて。俺のことはほっといてくれ。この状態だとファストトラベルできない可能性があるからやめてほしい。ヒルできた。よしよし。ここら辺はまあ見てないところもあるけど、まあ大体 OK っていうことで。いいでしょ。ああ、なるほど。ゾウの依頼か、これは。ゾウの依頼。これはなるほどな。ゾウの依頼。これは全然俺場所わかんない。ここは多分やったな。ピスタポイント。ここ開けれるようになったか。ここ行くか。まず一回、あ、ここ行くか。待ってね。その前に、ここ行こう。卵取ってきたよって報告したいんだけど、それで終わってくれるかな。どこだ。あれ、上のマップでクエストで出てこないっけ。ここら辺だった気がするんだけど、違うっけ。あー、違うな。ここ、あれクスシ料理人、あれあー、いたいたいたいた。
Fakata, be ready. It's time for us to prepare the chef's special.
How did you know I had your ingredients?
Every cook worth their salt can read people as well as they can cuts of meat. Fakata, let us work our magic.
Egata? So.
May the courage of your stomach bring you victory in battle. We'll be here whenever you desire more delicacies. And your next meal will be on the house.
お、ただにしてくれる。
So, Hakata.
All right. If that Nora will risk the chef's special, I will try it.
スキルポイント1もらってもね、もうね、嬉しくないのさ、
It's your whining that turns stomachs.
ここの焚き火ない？情けですね。
Around here, Hakata.
ファストトラベルパックって武器に持ってたっけ？売ってた。あ、なんか値上がりした？値上がりした気がする。ちょっと買い占めとこう。5シャード高くなった気がする。
Cook's right. Those meals could give me an advantage. Maybe I should pick some up before I go.
防御力ね。いや、まあ HP、最大 HP が上がるだけの方が、だけでも俺は十分かなと思ってるけど。いい。どこ行こうとしたんだっけ？あ、ここ行こうとしたんだ。
I dropped off that Ravager cannon for you.
Splendid! That kind of power will improve my armor. I know it. Consider the contract fulfilled.
Thank you. なんかあんの？何にもないっすね。
You need some time to think about it. I understand.
Understand. 商品回収はまだしてないってこと？してないのかい？してないのかい？商品回収はどこさ？こっち側のじゃなかったっけ？どこ？メインクエにされてんでしょこれ。終わったんじゃないの？回収契約。どういうこと？終わってないんだ。
Aloy, you're...
I have to go.
Luck be with you.
賞味全然わからん。どういうこと？メインクエになってるんだとしたらなぜ出てこない？焚き火でしょ？これなんかいない？焚き火だけじゃないよね。これなんかいるよね。ここ行ってみようか。
This is where the Zenith lab is. Kotalo thinks he can find what he needs to build himself a new arm in there.
あー、なるほど。
Let's try contacting him. Let him know I'm here.
一旦連絡だけする？
Hey, Kotalo? I'm at the Zenith lab. Ready to come over?
I'm on my way.
Aloy, I appreciate you meeting me here.
I'm happy to help. Did Gaia mention where exactly in the Zenith lab we'd find what you need?
She mentioned the chamber where you found Beta, and the database that lies within. She said it'll help us find the knowledge and components I require to build a new arm.
At least we know where to look. We will have to be quick about it, in case the Zeniths are watching.
Understood.
Understood. OK。じゃあ、次回、コタロの腕を直すところからにするかな。
The lab's up this way.
登れるの？片手で？マジで？どうでしょう？いやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいや怖えって。いけんの？
You okay?
I got this.
マジで？すげえな。
Machines. They're scrapping the specters for parts.
Should we dispose of them?
よし、じゃあそんな感じで今日は一旦ここでやめます。どうもありがとうございました。
Your choice.
よいしょ。